We're up to the CAGbag, actually.
The actual CAGbag.
The
not
actual
like those
CAGbag.
fake previous CAGbags.
Well, you're a fake previous CAGbag. Right?
Okay, this question is for Shipwreck. At Data Release writes in and says, what game's failure to thrive has disappointed you the most? Or in other words, which game do you wish would have been better received than it ended up being? Mine is Laser League. I laughed when I read that. I laughed out loud for real. Super loudly when I read that question on Twitter. Shipwreck had a voodoo curse cast on Laser League because they disrespected him by not giving him all the instructions before they made him play lesser gamers, which defeated him.
Well, I think the issue they had there was they're not going to be able to teach everybody how to play that game.
Yeah, that's a good point. The fact that you couldn't really teach somebody how to play that game in 5 minutes or less was a problem for the game, I think. Because don't you think that was one of the it seemed to be one of the selling points of the game? Like they were trying to make
that game is also on Game Pass. Am I supposed to? Should I check that out too?
No. It's not for you, dude.
You could try. I mean, maybe you could play it with your kids.
Yeah.
I don't know.
If you like to give them a seizure, you should play that game.
I want to play that cactus game with them. The free game of the
Assault Cactus or whatever.
Yeah.
That game is very hard, so I look forward to hearing how you do at that game.
I got up to the 3rd level before.
Unlike Laser League, which is easy.
Yeah. I mean, game's failure to thrive has disappointed me the most.
I would say Titanfall 2, especially with how long it took them to come out with their Horde mode, which is really good because that game is really good, but they did not have that ready at launch and have it kind of just be dead on arrival was kind of sad.
But that's not why it wasn't it competing with everything, and it was sort of destined to just.
Well, no, that was more like I don't know. I mean, again, it's still a unique concept where
right. You liked it. You wanted it to,
and the robots, and I just I prefer to fight hordes, waves of lots of enemies.
Wombat, the question is, which game do you wish would have been better received?
It didn't take very long for there to just not to be that many people playing it. And it's a game that you needed to play with other people.
I see. I wanted to make sure you understood the question.
I understood the question, and that game just didn't have the the community that it should have had.
Gotcha. Okay. Should I have had an answer to this question?
I didn't have an anscer yet. Lawbreakers.
Yeah.
Lawbreakers.
Lawbreakers. I didn't particularly care if Lawbreakers.
It was fun enough. I don't know. I was just trying to think of something. Looking around my game shelves here of something that I started playing and then it went away.
That Tribes game, the Tribes revival from High Res. I guess it was a little before its time. They should come back again with that. I feel like it's time. Don't you think? Like an updated trend? No one cares. All right. Forget it. I would be there. Me and Ben Gilbert will totally be there. We're on board. At EJS asks, any updates on the website that you and Tyre John are working on? Feel like we haven't heard anything unrelated in a while. Yes, I apologize. We were supposed to have screenshots ready for E3, but that didn't happen. So I'm hoping that Tyre John can have something to show soon for everybody because it sounds like he's been working on quite a lot. It's pretty ambitious. So I apologize, and hopefully soon. At Orangatrain. No one on the CAGcast plays Sea of Thieves. I like how they have weekly updates and a video every week to keep the community informed on the direction of the game. Do you look at this as a good thing or a bad thing? This guy probably works for Sea of Thieves.
I mean, it doesn't sound like a bad thing.
How could it be bad?
It doesn't sound bad at all. I don't know if that game is. I don't know.
I don't think they've changed much. Like they haven't changed the basic concept of the game where you're just doing fetch missions on a boat for cosmetics. I admit that the gameplay is fun. The base gameplay is fun. But I don't know, if I had a group to roll around with at the right time, then I would play it. I still have it installed. I'm not offended by it. I've had fun playing it. So, but I don't think they are updating the community, but I don't think they've actually updated the game that much. Right.
Right.
Right. All right.